The following is a production of the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network. It's time for Davis County Baseball on New Country 104.3 KRKN. Now, let's head down to the field with the voice of the Davis County Mustangs, Alice Kojo.
It's time for Mustang Baseball. Welcome to Welsh Field, Ron Welsh Field, and the home of the EBF Rockets, where Davis County, in their penultimate regular season game of the year, will be taking on the EBF Rockets and look for the season sweep versus EBF. Pleasure to have you with us here on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network. I'm Alice Kojo. I am joined by Annie Argo, our on-site producer, as well as Kyle Smith back at our studios in Ottumwa. Whether you're listening on New Country 104.3 KRKN or watching their online stream on the Atomo Radio Group Facebook or YouTube pages, we're happy to have you with us on this Tuesday evening. You're getting a good look at the Davis County Mustangs taking their infield, warming up before their matchup with EBF. Davis County comes into this game licking their wounds after getting swept in a doubleheader last night at home versus Sheridan. The Mustangs scored in only one inning in the two games, which was a 2-run fourth inning and an 8-2 Game 2 loss. Couple that with a 5-0 Charger shutout in Game 1, and it led to Sheridan celebrating a second straight South Central Conference championship in Bloomfield. Now, having lost 3 in a row, the Mustangs will try to find their groove starting tonight in this playoff preview. In 4 days, EBF and Davis County will play again with the season at stake. Tonight, however, has lower stakes, but plenty to play for. EBF has trudged through a tough season that's seen them go 5-21 overall and 4-12 in league play. They are dead last in the South Central Conference. But after shocking Cardinal 4-2 on Thursday in Cardinal and splitting a doubleheader with Centerville last night, the Rockets have won 2 or 3 and might be playing their best baseball at the right time. Let's take our first break, and when we come back, we'll have the starting lineups and get you set for the regular season finale between Davis County and EBF. It's coming up next on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
At Community First Credit Union, 6 is a magic number. Why? Our See First Rewards Checking Special offers a 6% annual percentage yield for the first 6 months on balances up to $15,000, or 6% cash back on up to $300 in debit card purchases. And it's easy to meet the monthly qualifications. Get details on this limited time offer. Apply online at c1stcu.com or stop by any See First location. Federally insured by the NCUA.
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Corby and the team at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go if you're a farmer. They provide the technology and services to make your farming business profitable. They have liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed, and also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See for yourself why so many farmers in the area trust Corby and the team at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
Hi, this is Abby at Hoskin Elevator. The Barnhart family and our employees would like to thank our customers and invite you to stop in or give us a call anytime with your farming or livestock needs. We carry a full line of ADM feed and mineral and offer commodity mixes and custom rations. Along with an ADM nutritionist, let us help you with all of your livestock goals. Hoskin Elevator is proud to work with Stein soybeans and local Davis seed to help you with your planting and cover crop needs. We offer on-farm pickup of your corn or soybeans and rock delivery. Once again, from Hoskin Elevator, thank you and go Mustangs.
Go Mustangs! Hey!
This is Milo Wells with Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield. Our goal here is to go above and beyond your expectations for the role that a pharmacy can play in you and your family's health. Since we have opened here, many things have changed. We've added experienced staff, updated our facilities, added clinical services like strep throat test and treat, and free liquid medication flavoring. One thing that has not changed is the vision of providing our patients with access to the best pharmacy services anywhere in the state. We, like many of you, believe Southeast Iowa is an amazing place to live, and we will continue to be committed to improving the lives of our patients.
High-speed internet is here, powered by a 100% fiber optic network. Citizens Mutual provides reliable, fiber-to-the-home, high-speed internet to rural Iowa.
My children and my grandchildren, when they come here, they didn't like to come visit very much because they couldn't get on their devices. Well, now they love it because they can have chats with their friends. People don't realize how isolated sometimes people are out in the rural areas. So, yeah, it's awesome.
Visit findmyfiber.mycmtech.com.
At Community First Credit Union, 6 is a magic number. Why? Our C First Rewards Checking Special offers a 6% annual percentage yield for the first 6 months on balances up to $15,000, or 6% cash back on up to $300 in debit card purchases. And it's easy to meet the monthly qualifications. Get details on this limited time offer. Apply online at c1stcu.com or stop by any C First location. Federally insured by the NCUA.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Back here in Eddyville at Ron Welsh Field, where Davis County is getting set to take on EBF in their penultimate game of the regular season. Just one regular season game remains after tonight. Before we get back into baseball, are you an artist with original music or an amazing cover to share? Do you have a video of your band performing that deserves to be seen? Atomo Radio is on the lookout for talented musicians to feature on our rapidly growing YouTube channel. This is your chance to be discovered by a wider audience and have your music seen and heard around the world. Whether you're a solo act or a full band, we want to showcase your talent. Submit your music or performance videos today and join a platform that's all about supporting local and independent artists. Check out all of our opportunities to be featured by visiting atomoradio.com/YouTube. Head coaches meeting at home plate, Todd White of Davis County, Rick Scott of EBF. Both have been around for a while, so two seasoned head coaches facing off here tonight. EBF 5-21 on the season, as I said in the pregame, but playing better as of late, winning 2 of their last 3. That game against Cardinal back on Thursday, in which they beat the Comets 4-2. That raised a lot of eyebrows. Cardinal routinely in the top tier of the South Central Conference, and it was shocking that cellar dweller EBF was able to beat them. So they're riding a bit some good mojo, having won 2 of their last 3. Davis County has dropped 3 in a row, so they're looking to turn things around before the postseason begins. Let's get to the starting lineups. First for Davis County, head coach Todd White has them looking like this. Peyton Schooley leads things off. He's at third base today. Josh Settles is in right field, batting second. Batting third, and at second base is Houston Schooley. Presley Cantrell will be on the mound starting, batting cleanup. Brett Prevost is in center field, batting fifth. Batting sixth, and the catcher for tonight's game for Davis County is Max Taylor. Dexter Scott gets another start at shortstop. He bats seventh. Noah Sizemore will be at first base tonight, batting eighth. And batting ninth, and in left field is Duke Scott. Again for Davis County, Peyton Schooley at third, Settles in right, Houston Schooley at second. Cantrell is pitching, Prevost in center, Taylor is catching. Dexter Scott at short, Sizemore at first, and Duke Scott is in left. Now for the homestanding EBF Rockets, their head coach is Rick Scott, and here is their starting lineup. Austin Langstrat leads things off. He's at second base. Emmett Holohan's at third base, batting second. Caden Nichols is the shortstop, batting third. Batting cleanup, and at first base, Gavin Spar. Carter Fisher will be starting pitcher for EBF, batting fifth. Batting sixth and catching for EBF is Camden Sherman. Dalton Brinegar is in left field, batting seventh. Batting eighth and in center field is Caden Kirkpatrick. And batting ninth and in right field is Castor Ford. Again for Davis County, again for EBF, Langstrat at second, Holohan at third, Nichols at short, Spar at first, Fisher is pitching, Sherman is catching, Brinegar in left, Kirkpatrick in center, and Ford is in right. We will take a break, and when we come back, we'll have the first pitch between Davis County and EBF coming up in a little bit. This is Davis County Baseball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Corby and the team at Nutrien Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go if you're a farmer. They provide the technology and services to make your farming business profitable. They have liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed, and also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See for yourself why so many farmers in the area trust Corby and the team at Nutrien Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern.
Get the small-town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree. And our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
Call. I got a pair of clogged toilets.
2 pair, dripping faucets and leaking pipes.
Full house, boys. Flooded basement, ruined water heater, and a wild card, broken sump pump.
Gentlemen, whatever your plumbing issue may be, call Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive in Ottumwa. The drain cleaning and plumbing experts, residential and commercial, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Oh, and one more thing. A royal flush always beats a full house.
That's a bunch of crap.
Hi, I'm Cody Crane with Crane Concrete Ready Mix. If you're tired of not mattering to the big corporate companies, then call us. When you work with us, you won't be on a waiting list. We can get you concrete when you need it. We are a family-owned business, offer competitive prices, and are easy to work with. We deliver to Davis, Wapello, Van Buren, and Jefferson counties. Work with a company that will take care of you. Call me, Cody Crane, at 641-919-1350.
At Community First Credit Union, 6 is a magic number. Why? Our C First Rewards Checking Special offers a 6% annual percentage yield for the first 6 months on balances up to $15,000, or 6% cash back on up to $300 in debit card purchases. And it's easy to meet the monthly qualifications. Get details on this limited time offer. Apply online at c1stcu.com or stop by any C First location. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook.
At Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
At Community First Credit Union, 6 is a magic number. Why? Our C First Rewards Checking Special offers a 6% annual percentage yield for the first 6 months on balances up to $15,000, or 6% cash back on up to $300 in debit card purchases. And it's easy to meet the monthly qualifications. Get details on this limited time offer. Apply online at c1stcu.com or stop by any C First location. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Corby and the team at Nutrien Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go if you're a farmer. They provide the technology and services to make your farming business profitable. They have liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed, and also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See for yourself why so many farmers in the area trust Corby and the team at Nutrien Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern. You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Carter Fisher, left-handed sophomore on top of the mound for EBF. As the national anthem has been played, starting lineups have been announced. We are set for baseball here on the first day of July. Believe it or not, we're in the month of July. Beautiful sunny day here in EBF. Not a cloud in the sky. Should be a pleasant night for those that have gathered here to watch Davis County take on EBF. Playoff preview in 4 days. The scene will change to Bloomfield, and these two teams will play again with the stakes a lot higher as their respective seasons will be on the line. So consider this a tune-up, playoff preview, what have you. Either way, want to be playing their best heading into the postseason, especially Davis County with just one regular season game remaining after this one. So just a couple more tune-ups before the games start mattering in the most magnified way. Carter Fisher does not have a record, although he has appeared in 6 games. He has pitched 17 innings, and he has an ERA of 0. He's allowed 15 runs. However, none of them have been earned. 12 strikeouts, 16 walks in 17 innings. Opponents are batting 200 versus Fisher. And to start things off, here is Peyton Schooley. Schooley, averaging, has a 242 average coming into tonight's game. First pitch, fastball, missing inside, ball 1. First pitch thrown at 6:56. Bit of an early start here in Eddyville. Long pause by Fisher, now the 1-0. Fastball taken for a strike. Davis County swept EBF in a doubleheader, which seemed like such a long time ago, back on June 9th. 5-1, game 1, and then 17-2 in the nightcap. There's a ground ball up the middle, but right to the shortstop Nichols, and he throws out Schooley to start off the ball game. That brings up Josh Settles. 339 hitter, 461 on base percentage, 4 doubles, 3 triples, and 10 runs batted in. He's finally crept up into double digits in RBI. He is one of only 2 Mustangs to have double digits in runs batted in. That slider misses upstairs, goes to the backstop for ball 1. Davis County on the road wearing their all-white jerseys. Well, I should say white jerseys, white pants. The jerseys have a maroon stripe down the shoulder. There's a high fly ball, short left field, and it is the left fielder who takes charge. Brinegar puts it away, and there are 2 outs. So now the batter is Houston Schooley. He leads Davis County in RBI with 15. 219 average coming into the day. First pitch, curveball, missing upstairs, ball one. Fisher looking for a quick 1-2-3 inning to start off the ball game. Fisher nods, now it comes set. He delivers. That curveball missing upstairs. He tried two curveballs, both of them missing high. And Schooley has a count in his favor at 2-0. Fisher winds and delivers. Fastball strike on the outside edge. For EBF, Brindiger is the left fielder. Caden Kirkpatrick is in center with Castor Ford in right. Emmett Holhan's the third baseman. Caden Nichols is shortstop. Austin Langstrat is at first. Gavin is at second. Gavin Spar is at first. That's hit the other way to right. That's sinking, and that's down for a base hit. Schooley goes the other way, and he's aboard with a two-out single. So that keeps the inning alive for Presley Cantrell.
And back, pitcher number 26, Presley Cantrell.
Cantrell, a 209 hitter, 3 doubles, 7 runs driven in. Schooley at first base, 2 for 2 in the stolen base category this season. He has a short lead at first. Pink gloves in his right hand. First pitch fastball, low and away, ball one. Just getting started here in Eddyville at Ron Welsh Field. Davis County looking to break the seal here in the top of the first. The 1-0, that misses low. 2 balls in, no strikes. Camden Sherman, the catcher, got up out of his crouch. Brought his glove up higher. I think he wanted to pitch higher, but that missed well downstairs. Now the 2-0. That fastball hit the glove of Sherman, and that's strike one. Left-hander comes set, takes a look at Schooley at first, now delivers. There's a pop-up on the infield, and it's a shortstop Nichols taking care of it to retire the side. No runs, a hit, and 1 left. We'll head to the bottom of the first. Davis County nothing. EBF coming up on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
Get the small town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree. And our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Davis County got a hit, but nothing else in the top of the first. And now on the mound is Presley Cantrell for Davis County. Good to see the senior on top of the mound. He has not pitched since June 4th, and here we are on the first day of July. His last appearance was memorable versus Clark. He pitched a complete game that night, a 5-hit shutout. He struck out 4 and did not walk a batter. So a memorable appearance by Presley Cantrell. See if he can duplicate that feat tonight, starting with Austin Langstrat, leading things off for EBF. Langstrat's a sophomore, batting .327 this season. 2 doubles, one RBI, on base percentage of .431. Cantrell, of course, a big right-handed senior. Langstrat's in the box, and now we're ready to get the bottom of the first started. Fastball, strike 1. .82 degrees was the temperature at first pitch under sunny skies. The sun setting to our left, or to our right, to the right field side. That fastball misses inside to make the count 1 ball and 1 strike. Lights starting to come on here around Welsh Field as well. And a 1-1. That misses upstairs, 2 balls and a strike. You wonder, first off, how rusty Presley is, considering he hasn't pitched in nearly a month. And also, how long can he go? The 2-1. That's hit back up the middle. And a diving attempt by Scott at short, but he misses it, and it goes into center field for a base hit. A slow hit ground ball. Cantrell tried a kick save from the mound, but he missed it. And Langstrat leads things off with a single. So that brings up Emmett Holohan. Sophomore is batting .306 this season. 3 doubles and has not had an RBI yet this season. Cantrell pours in a fastball on the inside corner. Langstrat, 6 of 6 in stolen bases, leads off, and he gets chased back on the pickoff throw by Cantrell. Cantrell comes set, and the 0-1 pitch is chopped to the left side, and it's Scott, the shortstop, throwing to second off the glove of Houston Schooley, and it goes into right field, so Langstrat gets up and goes to third on the play. So Holohan's safe on the fielder's choice at first. Going to call that an error. I'm probably going to call that one on Dexter Scott at short. That throw was high, although it was in the glove of Schooley before it popped out. But it was a high throw, so Scott gets the error. Now EBF in prime position to put up runs here in the first inning as the runner goes from first. And there's a line drive, fair down the left field line. Coming in to score is Langstrat. Rounding third and coming home is Holohan. Relay throw, there is no throw. A 2-run double for Caden Nichols. And EBF, just like that, leads it 2-0. 3 batters in, and EBF strikes first. So Gavin Spar is the batter. Now Davis County calling timeout, or what's going on here? Looks like head coach Todd White's coming out, and Presley Cantrell has had a bad hamstring. He's been trying to play through it after being out of the lineup for a couple of weeks, and looks like Cantrell's night is done. Oh, goodness gracious. Hopefully Presley's okay as he trots off the field. So we will have a new Davis County pitcher, 3 pitchers into the ball game. We will take a break and come back on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Allison Engel, Senior Vice President at First Iowa State Bank of Bloomfield. Farmers and ranchers, when it comes to ag loans, you want to work with a bank and lender that speaks your language. Both myself and Joe Randolph are farmers as well, so we fully understand the agricultural economic business needs. We know the inputs and the outputs, the ups and the downs, the market, and every other obstacle that arises in farming. Come and see me, Allison Engel, or Joe Randolph with First Iowa State Bank of Bloomfield to discuss your ag lending needs.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
New pitcher in the game is Houston Schooley, as Presley Cantrell is out after throwing just 6 pitches in his ball game with an apparent injury. Of course, none of us will be surprised if it's that hamstring that he injured back on June 6th. But not good if you're a Mustang fan, especially for Cantrell, who is a senior. And he was just trying to gut it out, trying to see if he can play on it. Tried to give it a go on the mound today, but it was not to be. And now Houston Schooley takes over on the mound. Waiting for the home plate umpire. Don't know where he wandered off to. Looks like he's over at the EBF dugout on the first base side. EBF leads it 2-0. 3 batters into the game, we had a single, an error, and then a 2-run double.
Number 17, Houston Schooley. At bat, first baseman number 23, Gavin Spar.
So Houston Schooley is on the mound. Brett Prevost is now at third, and we'll try to see what the outfield looks like as Gavin Spar fouls that first pitch away. Big spot for Houston Schooley as EBF has a runner at second with nobody out, already leading 2-0 in this ball game. The 0-1, that's high. 1 ball, 1 strike. You hate to speculate on the health of Cantrell as there's a wave and a miss by Spar to make the count 1-2. I start thinking, however, that from this point forward, Cantrell might be just DH only for the rest of this season, considering what's happened to his hamstring, but I guess we will find out. 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball stays upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes. So Centerville building some confidence, winners of 2 of their last 3, although they're suffering through a 5-21 season. Now leading Davis County 2-0, looking for more. 2-2 pitch, and that's well outside for ball 3 to run the count full. Gavin Spar's a junior, batting .367 this season. And a pitch. Over but low, and it's a walk. That moves the line to Carter Fisher. Fisher, a .298 batter. And that first pitch misses upstairs for ball 1. Kind of a weird atmosphere has descended here on Ron Welsh Field, with Cantrell leaving early due to injury. The 1-0, foul tipped into the glove of Taylor for strike one. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the first. EBF 2 runs on the board, and they have runners at first and second with nobody out. And now the 1-1 to Fisher. Fastball lifted high in the air, left center field. Coming in to make the catch is Settles for the first out. The batter now is Camden Sherman.
Number 19, Camden Sherman.
Much needed first out here in the bottom of the first. Sherman, a sophomore, batting .246 this season. Nichols is the runner at second for EBF. Spar leads off from first. First pitch fastball over but low. Always such a picturesque type of ballpark here at Ron Welsh Field. If you're watching online stream, you can see that hill over towards the right field fence. People can sit out there if they like. Here's a bouncer towards the second base side. Schooley scoops it up, shovels to first in time to retire Sherman. Runners advance to second and third on the play, but there are 2 outs.
At bat, left fielder number 9, Dalton Brenninger.
That brings up Dalton Brenninger. As Schooley is an out away from minimizing the damage. EBF scored 2 runs with the first 3 batters. And after a walk, Schooley's been able to get a fly out and a ground out. First pitch, breaking ball, missing outside. Good block by Taylor at the plate with a runner at third. Schooley shakes his head. Now pitching from the windup, the 1-0. A bouncer to the plate and another good block by Taylor. Two balls and no strikes to Brenninger. The pitch, fastball chopped foul at the plate. EBF winners of 2 of their last 3 have a 2-0 lead. Runners at second and third. 2 outs, the 2-1 pitch, fastball in the dirt, 3 balls and a strike. Schooley at risk of loading the bases as Caden Kirkpatrick waits on deck. And a pitch. That's blown away, and it is a walk to load the bases. Second walk allowed by Schooley since he entered the ball game. Now a big chance for Kirkpatrick. And head coach Rick Scott wants to talk to his freshman. Kirkpatrick batting .143 this season. 4 hits and 28 at-bats. Head coach Todd White yelling from the dugout, "Force anywhere, let's go." As the Mustangs can tag any base if they find themselves near one. First pitch fastball is chopped back to the mound. Schooley throws the first, and that is that. EBF will have to settle for 2 runs on 1 hit. 2 hits, I beg your pardon. No errors, and they left the bases loaded. We'll head to the second inning. EBF leading Davis County 2-0 on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
At Community First Credit Union, 6 is a magic number. Why? Our See First Rewards Checking Special offers a 6% annual percentage yield for the first 6 months on balances up to $15,000, or 6% cash back on up to $300 in debit card purchases. And it's easy to meet the monthly qualifications. Get details on this limited time offer. Apply online at c1stcu.com or stop by any See First location. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
We're in the second inning here in Eddyville. EBF with an early 2-0 lead over Davis County. Brett Prevost will lead things off for the Mustangs. Story of this game so far, Presley Cantrell, the senior, started for Davis County, lasted just 6 pitches before injuring himself and leaving the ball game. You don't want to speculate, but you figure it's that hamstring that he injured rather severely back on June 9th. So here's Brett Prevost.
Top of the second, at bat, center fielder, number 24, Brett Prevost.
Prevost is batting an even 200 on the season, 4 doubles and 8 runs driven in. First pitch coming up from Carter Fisher is a fastball right down Broadway for a strike. EBF scored 2 in the bottom of the first, but they left the bases loaded. Could have had a bigger inning, but Houston Schoolie was able to minimize the damage. That pitch is high. 1 ball, 1 strike. As I said in the first inning, this is the first time these two teams have met since June 9th. Davis County swept that doubleheader 5-1 and 7-2. And a 1-1 pitch, fastball, grounded to the left side, and it's a shortstop. Nichols ranging to his right and throwing out Prevost for the first out. The main takeaway from that doubleheader was the number of errors that EBF committed. They committed 11 errors in that doubleheader in those 2 games versus Davis County. It's early in this ball game, of course, but they look pretty clean defensively thus far. Here's Max Taylor. Taylor, a 179 hitter, pair of doubles to go along with 8 runs driven in. Curveball, missing high. 1 ball and no strikes. Long pause by Fisher. Now the 1-0. Fastball fouled straight back towards us. 1 ball, 1 strike. Davis County looking to snap a 3-game losing streak here tonight. They lost at Centerville on Friday, and then they got swept in a doubleheader last night at home versus Sheridan. There's a cut and a miss by Taylor to make it 1-2. Sheridan beat Davis County 5-0 and 8-2 in those 2 ball games. And what's most noteworthy is that Davis County only scored in 1 inning in 3 games versus Sheridan this season. A 2-run 4th inning in game 2 of the doubleheader. That's up and away to make the count 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bases empty, 1 out, top of the second. EBF 2, Davis County nothing. The way Taylor is standing, the sun is to the right of him, almost shining in his eyes as that fastball is up and in to make it 3-2. Fisher has been wild this season, 16 walks in 17 innings pitched. So he will give up the free pass, at least that's what the tendencies show. Now the payoff pitch coming to Taylor. That's in the dirt, and it's ball 4. So Taylor draws a 1-out walk, and we might have a courtesy runner come in for Taylor, the catcher. And we got, looks like that's Victor Milder, who comes in to run for Taylor. Coach White picks the 8th grader to run for Taylor.
At bat, shortstop, number 1, Dexter Scott.
Davis County has not run much this season. 31 out of 36 in the stolen base category. Milder has not attempted a stolen base. Dexter Scott's the batter. Curveball, strike one. Now the one-strike pitch. That's low and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Scott batting 178 this season. 4 runs driven in. He has drawn a team-leading 18 walks. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fisher rocks and fires with the runner going, and there's a rocket into left, but that is well foul. Scott just a little early on that hit and run. Head coach Todd White looking to get something in motion for Davis County, trailing 2-0 here in the top of the second. Sherman, the catcher, sets up high. Curveball outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 2-2 pitch coming from Fisher with the runner going, and that's fouled back towards us to the screen. So Dexter Scott doing what he does best, seeing a lot of pitches, fouling off tough ones, making the pitcher work. Pitch number 6 of the at-bat coming up. Milder goes. That's up and away for ball 3, and the throw is not in time. So Milder is able to swipe his first base of the season. Sherman's throw was to the shortstop side of second base, which allowed Milder to slide in safely. So now a runner in scoring position. Count is full to Dexter Scott. Milder takes his lead from second. Payoff pitch coming to Scott from Fisher. There's a ground ball to the left side, juggled by Holohan, now throwing to first in time to retire Dexter Scott. Milder advances to third on the play. There are 2 outs and a big RBI spot for Noah Sizemore.
At bat, first baseman number 13, Noah Sizemore.
There's a player on the roster that is due. I would say Noah Sizemore fits that bill. Batting 125 this season, 1 double, 4 runs driven in. Has a chance for his 5th RBI if he can come through here with the runner at third and 2 outs. Top of the second, Davis County trailing EBF 2-0. Strike at the belt. Owen pitch, missing inside. Milder slams on the brakes and decides not to come home. That was probably a good decision. That pitch did not get far enough away from Sherman, the catcher, as that deflected towards the third base dugout, but Sherman was on it immediately. And Milder wisely slammed on the brakes and went back to third. The count is 1-1 to Sizemore. Fisher pauses and delivers. Ground ball up the middle, and it's gloved by the second baseman Langstrat. He throws out Sizemore to end the inning. No walks, no hits, a walk, and 1 man left. We'll head to the bottom of the second. Davis County trailing EBF 2-0 on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Hi, this is Abby at Hoskin Elevator. The Barnhart family and our employees would like to thank our customers and invite you to stop in or give us a call anytime with your farming or livestock needs. We carry a full line of ADM feed and mineral and offer commodity mixes and custom rations. Along with an ADM nutritionist, let us help you with all of your livestock goals. Hoskin Elevator is proud to work with Stein soybeans and local Davis seed to help you with your planting and cover crop needs. We offer on-farm pickup of your corn or soybeans and rock delivery. Once again, from Hoskin Elevator, thank you and go Mustangs.
Go Mustangs!
A.
This is Milo Wells with Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield. Our goal here is to go above and beyond your expectations for the role that a pharmacy can play in you and your family's health. Since we have opened here, many things have changed. We've added experienced staff, updated our facilities, added clinical services like strep throat test and treat, and free liquid medication flavoring. One thing that has not changed is the vision of providing our patients with access to the best pharmacy services anywhere in the state. We, like many of you, believe Southeast Iowa is an amazing place to live, and we will continue to be committed to improving the lives of our patients.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
We're in the bottom of the second of this penultimate regular season game. Davis County taking on EBF. Mustangs looking for the season sweep. They're going to have to rally. Trailing 2-0. EBF batting 9-1-2, due up for the Rockets. Starting with Castor Ford. Ford is a freshman batting 143 this season. First pitch fastball missing low. Schooley came into the game as that's hit off the end of the bat. But that finds some grass in right field for a base hit. Not particularly hit hard by Ford, but he found some grass in right field. And a leadoff single has EBF off to a good start here in the bottom of the second. That brings up Austin Langstrad, who singled and later scored in EBF's 2-run first inning. Rockets threatening here. Langstrat swings at the first pitch and lifts it high in the air, out to left, settles, backpedaling, and he puts it away. The batter's Emmett Holohan. He reached on a fielder's choice, which was a throwing error on the shortstop Dexter Scott. After hitting a ground ball to short, Scott tried to force out Langstrad at second. He was unable to do so. Langstrad runs on this pitch, is taken for a ball, and the throw is not in time. Taylor did not get a lot on that throw. Langstrad was in safely, and Langstrad is hurt as he is on his knees at second base. Beg your pardon, that's Castor Ford that is on his knees at second base. Now he is up. Head coach Rick Scott checking on his freshman right fielder. Looks like we might at least have a pinch runner in this case, so they can check out Ford. Now Scott calls over his assistant from the first base coach's box, and another coach comes out for the dugout for EBF as well, so they can all take a look at Castor Ford. 2-0 EBF, bottom of the second. Ford's trying to walk on it. And he's limping. It's like he's favoring his left leg. If I had to speculate, he probably took an awkward slide to the bag when he stole a base. So that's why he is worse for wear now. Corbin Kirkpatrick comes into pinch run for Ford.
Number 3, Corbin Kirkpatrick.
When we resume, 1-0 is the count to Emmett Holohan with the runner at second and one out. EBF here in the bottom of the second, leading 2-0. Now Rick Scott wants to talk to the home plate umpire, probably to tell him about the pinch runner. Had a few pauses in this game, both due to injury. Presley Cantrell leaving after 6 pitches for Davis County back in the first. Looked like he was favoring his hamstring as he walked off And now Castor Ford having to be pulled for a pinch runner after stealing second. 1-0 pitch is a strike on the outside corner to Holohan. It evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Holohan is a right-handed batter versus the right-hander Houston Schooley. Here comes the pitch. Fastball inside. 2 balls and 1 strike. Davis County has 1 regular season game remaining after tonight. Tomorrow night we will be in Keosauqua as Davis County will take on Van Buren County to wrap up the regular season. The 2-1. Fastball hit off the end of the bat to second base. Schooley throws out the speedy Holohan. And there are 2 outs. Kirkpatrick advances to third.
At bat, number 13, Caden Nichols.
So the man that's responsible for both runs in this ball game is at the plate, Caden Nichols. He ripped a double down the left field line. That was the last batter Presley Cantrell faced. First pitch fastball. That catches the outside corner for strike 1. Schooley called into emergency action after Cantrell went down with an injury. Pitches the 0-1, a change up that is waved at and missed. Oh, that was a beauty. Nichols well out in front. And now he's in the hole 0-2. Schooley does not have a strikeout as of yet. EBF has a runner at third with 2 outs. The 0-2. Taylor steps up outside, and that misses high. Schooley climbs back up to the top of the mound with the count now 1-2 to Caden Nichols. Winds and deals. And that breaking ball stayed upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Sun setting, so the outfield now in shadow. Shadows creeping towards Schooley on the mound. 2-2 pitch, fastball low and away, and the count is full. Gavin Spar waits on deck if Nichols can reach. The wind and the payoff pitch. Chopped foul to the first base side. First base coach tried to throw to Houston, and Houston just flat out missed it. Here retrieves the loose ball. It goes back to the top of the mound. Corbin Kirkpatrick leads from third base. Another payoff pitch coming to Nichols. That's popped up behind the plate and out of play. And that actually lands on the roof of the high school behind us. Just a 1-story building behind us, in case you're wondering, but it took a hop off the gravel in the parking lot and now it's stuck on the roof. Another 3-2. And that's a pop-up foul territory. This one might be playable, however, as Prevost makes the catch with plenty of room. And the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll head to the top of the third. EBF leads Davis County 2-0 on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Chris Merle, owner of Hamilton Produce. We are proud to have served the community for over 90 years as your hometown locally owned farm and hardware store. We have everything from tractor parts, general hardware, calving equipment, dry shod boots, and Carhartt clothing. We are also your best source to get your smaller LP tanks filled. Stop in and see us just off the square in Bloomfield. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook and keep up to date with our store and specials.
At Community First First Credit Union, 6 is a magic number. Why? Our See First Rewards Checking Special offers a 6% annual percentage yield for the first 6 months on balances up to $15,000, or 6% cash back on up to $300 in debit card purchases. And it's easy to meet the monthly qualifications. Get details on this limited time offer. Apply online at c1stcu.com or stop by any See First location. Federally insured by the NCUA.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
EBF out in front of Davis County 2-0. Mustangs looking to sweep the Rockets in the season series. They'll have to rally to do so. Carter Fisher has allowed a base runner in each of the first 2 innings, but has been able to keep Davis County off the board thus far. (9-1-2). Coming up for the Mustangs, starting with Duke Scott.
Top of the third, at bat for the Mustangs. Left fielder number 15, Duke Scott.
Scott batting .053 coming into tonight's game. And a first pitch at the top of the third, thrown by Fisher. And that's lifted in the air out to right. And it is dropped by Ford, the right fielder. What a break for Davis County. Ford was settling under it, had plenty of time, and he just flat out dropped it. So an error. I mentioned how EBF's defense looked good early on. That's their first error of the ball game. Can the Mustangs take advantage? Here's Peyton Schooley. Schooley grounded out to short his first time up. And he looks at a strike. Scott has stolen 2 of 2 this season. Keep that in mind as he takes his lead from first. Moderate lead. That's a foul tip at the plate. And Schooley's in the hole, no balls and 2 strikes. An error by the right fielder, Castor Ford, has perhaps opened the door for Davis County here in the third. You know Ford would love another chance out there in right. The 0-2. That's chopped to the left side. That deflects off the glove of Holohan. He stays with it, throws first, and he got him by half a step. Holohan had the ball deflected off his glove, but he was able to recover and was able to throw out Peyton Schooley by an eyelash. 1 out.
At bat, number 4, Josh Settles.
The batter is Josh Settles. Apologize for the technical difficulties you may be experiencing if you're watching an online stream. Davis County has a runner at second with 1 out, and Settles takes that pitch high for ball 1. Duke Scott is the runner at second. Fisher steps off, fakes the throw to second, but Scott scrambles back, standing. Settles flied out to left his first time up. EBF leaves it 2-0 here in the top of the third. And there's a shot out to left center field. Going back is Kirkpatrick, and he races into the gap to make the catch. That was hit well by Settles, but Kirkpatrick was able to track it down. 2 outs, and here is Houston Schooley with a chance to cut the EBF lead in half with a runner at second. Schooley singled his first time up. He ended up getting stranded at first in the first inning. And that pitch is wide of the plate for ball 1. Fisher. Comes set. Now the 1-0. There's a grounder to the left side. That's smothered by Holohan. He throws to first in time, and the inning is over. So Davis County can't take advantage of the error to lead off the inning, and they leave one on base. We'll head to the bottom of the third. EBF 2, Davis County nothing on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
At Community First Credit Union, 6 is a magic number. Why? Our C First Rewards Checking Special offers a 6% annual percentage yield for the first 6 months on balances up to $15,000, or 6% cash back on up to $300 in debit card purchases. And it's easy to meet the monthly qualifications. Get details on this limited time offer. Apply online at c1stcu.com or stop by any C First location. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Here at the bottom of the third, again, we apologize for any technical difficulties that we're experiencing on the stream side. Gavin Spar is the leadoff hitter for EBF, leading things off. Houston Schooley back on top of the bump for Davis County, and the first pitch at the bottom of the third is grounded to second. And Peyton Schooley throws him out. One pitch, one out for Houston Schooley. That brings up Carter Fisher. Fisher flied out to the left his first time up. EBF leads it 2-0. Houston Schooley has pitched 3 scoreless innings in relief of Presley Cantrell, who had to leave early in this ball game with an injury. Pitches up and away for ball 1. Appreciate your patience as we have a pitcher back on the online stream. And you get a chance to see pitcher take strike 1 from Schooley. Here's the wind and a 1-1 from Schooley. Fastball fouled back. And it counts 1 ball and 2 strikes. There's the ball back there. I wonder if anybody's going to get it. Usually that's the job of the on-deck hitter. But apparently nobody's getting the ball, so I guess we'll just play on. Now the 1-2 pitch. Curveball. Missing a little bit low and inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Schooley winds and delivers. 2-2 pitch. Chop to first. And Sizemore, the first baseman, takes himself and taps the bag. 2 outs, bases empty. And it'll be up to Camden Sherman to try to start a 2-out rally for EBF. Davis County has had their chances in this ball game, but they have been held scoreless through the first 3 innings. EBF scored their 2 runs with the first 3 batters, a single, an error, and then a 2-run double. Curveball inside ball 1. Sherman grounded out to second his first time up. The 1-0. Curveball is line foul, wide of the left field line. Looks like the home plate umpire's out of baseballs. So while Victor Milder travels back to goes down the left field line to grab a baseball, the person who should have grabbed the baseball near the backstop didn't, so here's Max Taylor grabbing one. Still can't believe they decided to keep on playing with that ball just sitting in the backstop. 1-1 to count now to Sherman. Schooley's pitch. Fastball missing a bit high. Looked like that got to the belt, but called ball 2. The wind into 2-1. Fastball, that one was thigh high, and it's called for strike 2. Schooley strike away from a 1-2-3-8 bottom of the third. Schooley delivers. There's a line drive out to left field, and making the catches settles in the left field, in the left center gap. And EBF does indeed go down in order. We'll head to the top of the fourth. EBF 2, Davis County nothing on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook.
Get the small town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree. And our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Two 0 EBF leads it as we reach the halfway point of this ball game. Davis County trailing. EBF playing better as of late. Despite the fact that they're 5-21 on the season, they have won 2 of their last 3 after splitting a doubleheader at home versus Centerville last night. Davis County losing their last 3. They were swept in a doubleheader last night versus conference champion Sheridan as the Chargers celebrated on Davis County's home field last night. Now the middle of the order, starting with Quinn McCoy. He's batting in place of Presley Cantrell, who had to leave because of injury in the first inning. This is McCoy's first at-bat of the ball game. McCoy batting .261. First pitch by Fisher is a curveball that catches the outside part of the plate for strike 1. McCoy has 4 runs batted in as well this season to go along with that .261 average. 0-1 pitch, fastball high and inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Should be another inning or 2 before the pitching mound. It will be in shadow. McCoy still standing in light at the plate. Fastball at the belt on the inside half for strike 2. Fisher has not struck out a batter yet tonight, although he's thrown 3 scoreless. He's allowed a base runner in each of the first 3 innings. Now the 1-2 pitch. Curveball misses outside. That was called a strike earlier in the at-bat, but that time McCoy does not get rung up. Counts even at 2-2. Here comes Fisher's next offering. Fastball up and away, and the count is full. Fisher has walked 1 through 3 innings. Now the payoff pitch coming to McCoy. Fisher winds and deals. And there's a swing and a miss by McCoy as he strikes out. So the 4th inning starts with a strikeout. And the batter is Brett Prevost.
Number 24, Brett Prevost.
Prevost grounded to short his first time up. Ball 1 upstairs. Head coach Todd White standing at the third base coach's box, being opposed by Rick Scott, head coach of EBF in the first base dugout. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. And that's a strike on the outside corner to Prevost. Scott, this is his first year coaching EBF. We saw him coach Cardinal earlier in this decade. In fact, one of the more memorable matchups between Coach White and Coach Scott happened on this field. There's a high pop fly out to center, and it's Kirkpatrick who puts it away. 2 outs. Max Taylor's the batter, looking to start a 2-out rally. Taylor walked
Number 16, Max Taylor.
in his first plate appearance back in the 2nd inning. First pitch by Fisher. That's lined the other way, and that's a base hit for Taylor to right field. So Taylor keeps the inning alive with a single. He will be lifted for a courtesy runner. Victor Milder comes back into the ball game. And the batter is Dexter Scott.
Courtesy runner number 19, Victor Mulder. At bat number 1, Dexter Scott.
Scott grounded out to third his first time up. Milder was able to steal a base. He ended up getting the third in that 2nd inning, but was stranded there. First pitch in the dirt, ball 1. So that prior confrontation, that happened in 2020 in the first round of the districts, and it happened here in Eddyville. Cardinal was taking on Davis County, and it was a classic pitchers duel between Caden Hill of Davis County. You remember Caden Hill. Runner goes, pitches wide for ball 1, and the slide, safe at second is Milder. So Milder stole his 2nd base of the season in this very game, and he's in scoring position with the count 2-0. Gentry Arbogast was the pitcher for Cardinal, and an unearned run in the 3rd inning was the only run that was scored in that ball game as Cardinal won it 1-0. And there's a ground ball in the hole to short. Nichols throws to first, and he gets Scott by a step to end the inning. No runs, a hit, and 1 man left. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th. EBF still leads Davis County 2-0 on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Looking to buy or sell real estate? Lincoln Lynch at Lynch Realty in Bloomfield is the guy to call. Lynch Realty is a family-owned business, and it's their policy to serve the community. Whether you are looking to buy or sell real estate or farmland, give Lincoln a call. And don't forget, he also owns Lynch Boys Auction Service, and they can help you with all your auction needs as well. For current listings or for more information, visit lynchrealtyinc.com. That's lynchrealtyinc.com.
At Community First Credit Union, 6 is a magic number. Why? Our See First Rewards Checking Special offers a 6% annual percentage yield for the first 6 months on balances up to $15,000, or 6% cash back on up to $300 in debit card purchases. And it's easy to meet the monthly qualifications. Get details on this limited time offer. Apply online at c1stcu.com or stop by any See First location. Federally insured by the NCUA.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
2-0. EBF still leads it as we play in the bottom of the fourth. New pitcher in the game for Davis County as Peyton Schooley takes over on the mound. Good job by Houston Schooley pitching in a pinch. Houston Schooley forced into action because of the injury to Presley Cantrell, and he ends up throwing 3 scoreless innings. He walked 2 batters and did not strike out anybody, but he kept EBF where they were. First pitch, ground ball into left field, past the lunging Prevost at third for a base hit. So Dalton Brenniger picks on the first pitch, and EBF has their leadoff man on here in the fourth.
At bat, number 10, Kate Kirkpatrick.
If EBF can score a third run here, you think it'll be huge for the Rockets prospects. Runner goes from first, pitch is taken for a ball. The throw to second, in time, he got him. Brenniger nailed, trying to steal second base, and another scalp collected by Taylor. That's his 5th would-be stealer that he is thrown out. So no harm done with that leadoff single. Bases empty, 1 out. Schooley's next pitch is hit high in the air out to center. Settling under it, however, is Victor Milder, and the catch is made for the second out. So just like that, 2 quick outs, and the batter is Castor Ford. He singled. Oh, it's Cade Francis. Castor Ford had to leave because of injury, and Cade Francis now will bat for him. That pitch is popped up foul behind the plate, out of play. Bases empty, 2 outs. Bottom of the fourth. Schooley's next pitch is a curveball that's waved at and missed. 0-2. Schooley working quickly. He's already set. The 0-2 delivery, a curveball that's hit off the end of the bat, foul towards the first base dugout. Schooley's pitch, that's way upstairs. Taylor had to spring out of his stance to snag it before he headed to the backstop. Schooley wants another baseball as he throws that one back to his dugout. Schooley has deemed that baseball unfit for further action. Now the 1-2 coming into Francis. Got him swinging on the curveball. And the inning is over. So an unconventional 1-2-3 inning, but EBF is scoreless nonetheless. We'll head to the 5th inning. EBF 2, Davis County nothing on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Corby and the team at Nutrien Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go if you're a farmer. They provide the technology and services to make your farming business profitable. They have liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed, and also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See for yourself why so many farmers in the area trust Corby and the team at Nutrien Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern. You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Davis County still trailing 2-0. That's been our score since the first inning. A pair of runs scored by EBF in the first inning have held up so far. A 2-run double by Caden Nichols has been our only tally. Noah Sizemore starting things off for Davis County here in the top of the 5th, looking to stir up some offense. They've had a base runner on in each of the first 4 innings. First pitch blown away from Carter Fisher. Fisher's been pitching around that trouble with traffic on the bases in each of the first 4 innings. But most importantly, no runs if you're a fan of EBF. The 1-0, chopped off the side of the mound, and Nichols plays a tricky hop at short and throws out Sizemore. 1 out, and the batter is Duke Scott. One of the main stats of this ball game is runners with batting average of runners in scoring position. Davis County 0 for 5 with runners in scoring position. Duke Scott reached on an error and ended up getting stranded back in the 3rd inning. Fisher's first pitch is a curveball that stays upstairs. 1 ball and no strikes. Just a couple more moments of sun left, and then most of the ballpark will be bathed in shadow. Small sliver of sunlight is on Duke Scott as he fouls that pitch back. That evens the count at 1-1. EBF has out-hit Davis County 4-2. And they also have a 2-run advantage on the scoreboard, 2-0. In the dirt, 2 balls and 1 strike. EBF wearing their sleeveless jerseys, white jerseys with black pinstripes, black t-shirts underneath. Davis County with their white jerseys, white pants, their typical road look. Maroon stripe down the side, the shoulder of their jerseys. There's a rocket up the middle. Watch out, as that's into center field for a base hit. Chuck and duck. Carter Fisher was knocked to his keister to keep that hitting him in the face. An absolute rocket off the bat of Duke Scott and a solid single with 1 out. Fisher saw his very short life flashing before his eyes. There's dirt on his back because he had to get down to avoid that line drive up the middle from Scott. Head coach Rick Scott calls timeout. Probably wants to make sure his left-handed sophomore is okay. Probably just rattled is all. Didn't appear to hit him as that cleanly got into center field. Short conference as Rick Scott is back into the first base dugout. Now the batter is Peyton Schooley. Once again, Davis County has a runner on base, trailing 2-0. Now here in the top of the 5th. Schooley 0 for 2 with a pair of groundouts. Runner goes. Pitch is taken for a strike. The throw to second, not nearly in time. And Duke Scott has himself a stolen base. That was a good jump by Scott. Sherman didn't have much of a chance to throw out Scott at all. The 0-1. There's a line drive foul to the left field side. Schooley did that back in the 3rd inning, and then he ended up grounding out to 3rd. But another opportunity with a runner in scoring position for Davis County. The 0-2, that's high. 1 ball and 2 strikes. By my count, this will be pitch number 61 for Carter Fisher, with 1 out here in the top of the 5th. So a pretty efficient pitch count from Fisher. The 1-2. Got him looking. Curveball clipped the outside corner. And Schooley strikes out. And with 2 outs in the inning, here is Josh Settles.
At bat, number 4, Josh Settles.
Keep in mind, Scott, pretty good speed at second, definitely an above-average runner. So a hit could tie this game, or could bring Davis County to within 1, I should say. First pitch chopper to the right of the mound. Fisher pounces off, shovels the first, not in time. Fisher was unable to get to the ball in time, and Settles, left-handed batter, hustling down the line, and he legs out an infield single. Scott is safe at third, and that keeps the inning alive for Houston Schooley. Oh, beg your pardon, Hudson Humphrey is the batter. So Humphrey's batting for Schooley. Interesting. Humphrey's had 1 at-bat in this season as Settles takes off for second, and EBF just concedes the base. Humphrey takes a strike. Humphrey's batted just once this season, and he's singled, so he has a batting average of 1,000. The 0-1, that's fouled back, and it's quickly no balls and 2 strikes to the freshman Humphrey. What a big spot here for the freshman, as a hit can now tie this ball game. Fisher's 0-2 is a fastball that misses low and inside. EBF 2, Davis County nothing, top of the 5th. Mustangs once again threatening. They have not been able to break through as of yet. The 1-2. That bounces to the plate. Good take by Humphrey. And the count is now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fisher is set. He rocks and fires. 2-2 pitch, strike 3 called. Fastball in the outside corner. Strikes out Humphrey, and Davis County's threat has come to an end. Once again, the Mustangs are denied. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and a pair of men left on. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th. It remains EBF 2, Davis County nothing on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Hi, this is Abby at Hoskin Elevator. The Barnhart family and our employees would like to thank our customers and invite you to stop in or give us a call anytime with your farming or livestock needs. We carry a full line of ADM feed and mineral and offer commodity mixes and custom rations. Along with an ADM nutritionist, let us help you with all of your livestock goals. Hoskin Elevator is proud to work with Stein soybeans and local Davis seed to help you with your planting and cover crop needs. We offer on-farm pickup of your corn or soybeans and rock delivery. Once again, from Hoskin Elevator, thank you and go Mustangs.
Go Mustangs!
Are you wanting a fence built but not sure who to call? Skylar at Hopkins Fencing in Bloomfield has lots of experience and can provide references from many happy customers. He can do everything from barbed wire, woven, continuous, and custom welding. Call Skylar at Hopkins Fencing in Bloomfield for a free estimate. You can find his number on Facebook or call 641-208-6310. That's 641-208-6310. Check out the Hopkins Fencing Facebook page for lots of pictures of the quality fencing jobs that he has done. You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Bottom of the 5th rolls in here at EBF. Davis County trailing the Rockets 2-0. Top of the order in Austin Langstrad, who looks at a fastball right down easy street for strike 1. Peyton Schooley took over in the 4th inning, allowed a hit, but nothing else in a scoreless 4th. The 0-1, curveball, tapped foul to the first base side, 0-2. These two teams will face each other again in 4 days, this upcoming Saturday in Bloomfield, in the opening round of the postseason. Curveball missing outside. Bit of a waste pitch as that was in the dirt. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Now the 1-2 pitch, fastball, late swing and foul to the first base side, out of play. At the top of the concession stand on the first base side. Count remains 1-2 strikes. Austin Langstrat is 1 for 2 with a run scored. Curveball, missing inside. Max Taylor, the catcher, held that an extra beat. Langstrat ducked out of the way. It was closer to the plate, I think, than Langstrat anticipated. Here's the 2-2. Fastball popped up into left field, and it's Josh Settles who puts it away. And a fly out to left is the way the bottom of the fifth starts.
At bat, number 22, Emmett Holohan.
That brings up Emmett Holohan. He reached on a fielder's choice back in the first inning and scored one of the 2 EBF runs in that first inning. Holohan looks at a curveball, missing outside, 1-0. When EBF and Davis County tangle on Saturday, the winner will play Cardinal on Tuesday, the 8th. That's low, 2 balls and no strikes. That game will take place in Truro, Iowa, the home of Interstate 35. Schoolie already set. Wines delivers the man responsible for the only runs in this game. His 2-run double in the first inning has been responsible for the only runs. He is 1 for 2 after popping out in foul territory back in the second. He is well ahead of that fastball as he hits that well foul to the left field side. Here's the 1 in the 0-1. Curveball in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hudson Humphrey is now in the ball game for Davis County after batting for Schooley. Back in the top of the fifth, he's at second base. Nichols, and that bounces off the parking lot. Oh, 0-1 to count to Gavin Spar, with Nichols leading off from first. Has a short lead. He does not go, and there's a chopper back to the mound. Schooley takes his time, flips to the first, and that is that. No run, or Group Sports Network.
At Community First Credit Union, 6 is a match balances up to $15,000 on up to $300 in debit card purchases. And it's easy to meet the monthly qualifications. Get details on this limited time offer. Apply online at c1stcu.com or stop by any C First location. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Corby and the team at Nutrien Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go if you're a farmer. They provide the technology and services to make your farming business, also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See for yourself why so many farmers in the area trust Corby and the team at Nutrien Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern. Sports Network.
Two 0 EBF as the 6th inning rolls in. Carter Fisher still on the mound for the Rockets after giving up that bullet up the middle to Dukes with 1 out in the box to get out of the jam. As Davis County had runners at second and third, but they get stranded. Mustangs have stranded at least 1 runner in each of the first 5 and 7 with runners. And Carter Fisher delivers a strike on the inside corner. That pitch tying up Quinn McCoy inside. Couldn't pull the trigger. Now the 0-1. Didn't offer at that pitch off the plate outside, and the count is 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball and 1 strike to Quinn McCoy. Fisher winds and delivers. Fastball that's hit softly to third. Here at Welsh Field, dimensions are 310 down the line, 340 to the alleys, and then look at that pitch almost hit Prevost, who does like to crowd the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fisher delivers a curveball missing outside. 2 balls and a strike. Fisher looks in as catcher Sherman, winds and delivers. Curveball cut on and missed by Prevost. Sherman winds and delivers. Curveball cut on and missed by Prevost. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fisher nods. Winds and delivers. Fastball. Winds and delivers. Fastball on the inside corner, strike 3, a 2-out rally. Mustangs now down corner, strike 3, a 2-out rally. Mustangs now down to their good day for him so far, walking a single. Good day for him so far, walking a single. In the 4th inning. This time he pulls it. In the 4th inning. This time he pulls it, and he grounds it into left field for a base hit. Victor Milder grounds it into left field for a base hit. Victor Milder once again comes in to run for Taylor. Breaking ball outside, ball 1. Ball outside, ball 1. Fisher's really worked the ground ball. And once again, Davis County has the tying runs on base. And a clutch opportunity for Noah Sizemore. He grounded out to second in the 2nd inning and then grounded out to short back in the 5th. Runners at the corners, 2 outs. First pitch to Sizemore with the runner going, strike 1. Now the tying runs in scoring position. Can the Mustangs get the big hit to tie this game here in the 6th inning? Chopped foul to the 3rd base side. Now goes back to his spot. Carter Fisher is set. Another payoff pitch coming to Sizemore. It's a curveball high for ball 4 to load the bases. Handed sophomore who's kept Davis County off the board, or will he go with a fresh arm? Plenty of chances for Davis County, but they've been unable. It's a short conversation as EBF will stick with Carter Fisher to try to retire Scott.
Number 15, Duke
Scott reached on an error in the 3rd that caused Carter Fisher to have his life flash before his eyes. So he's 1 for 2.
Small enough to play in a tractor tire, and the next thing you know, they are bigger than you. With all of life's changes, you can take comfort in knowing that Slayton Polaris will try their best to keep things the same. We always offer the best machines at the best possible prices and strive to treat everyone the way we would want to be treated. This has always been our policy since we opened our doors. We look forward to meeting you at Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Bottom of the 6th. EBF still leading. Carter Fisher, who is the starting pitcher of record on the good side, is at the plate. Peyton Schooley throws a fastball that hits the outside corner for strike 1. Fisher is 0 for 2. a fly out in the first, and then he grounded out to the first baseman, no live by in left field, went deep into the corner and made a leaping catch. A fantastic catch, and he went sprawling to the ground, held up his glove as if to say, hey, I got it. Committing absolute theft here in Eddyville. There's a high fly ball out to left. First pitch fastball missing outside. Two outs, and it'll be up to Cade Francis to try to add some late insurance for EBF here in the bottom of the sixth. Runners at first and second. Eight versus 8. The battle at the plate and the mound. Peyton Schooley throws a fastball past the swinging Francis to make it 0-2. Schooley looking to retire. The 0-2. So Snakenberg would not advance from second. The 1-2 pitch, a fastball. Whoo, where did that miss? That looked like that was at the belt. Apparently it was a bit high. Counts now even at 2-2. You do not want to go 3-2. That'll put the runners in motion. 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging.
At Community First Credit Union, 6 is a magic number. Why? Our C First Rewards Checking Special offers a 6% annual percentage yield for the first 6 months on balances up to $15,000, or 6% cash back on up to $300 in debit card purchases. And it's easy to meet the monthly qualifications. Get details on this limited time offer. Apply online.
Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
You're watching
and Davis County needing to rally, trailing EBF 2-0 in this playoff preview. These teams will play in 4 days in Bloomfield with their seasons on the line in the first round of districts. Strikeout. Fisher throws that pitch. Ooh, that looked low, but now the 0-1. Curveball, hit high in the air, out to center. Right in his tracks is Kirkpatrick, who makes the catch. 1 out. That's in the 5th. Ended up stranded at second in that 5th inning. Lefty versus lefty matchup. Fisher versus Settles. Fastball low, 2 balls, no strikes. Fisher has not had a 1-2-3 inning in this ball game. Davis County 1 for 8 with runners in scoring position. Can they get in that situation here in the 7th? Settles, foul. Just 1 error committed on each side. Fisher. Fastball, late swing, and that is a high. Fisher. Fastball, late swing, and that is a high pop-up. Foul to the third base side. Got a piece of our station vehicle, as a matter of fact. It hit on the bounce, though, so no worries. 2-0 EBF, top of the 7th. Bases empty, 1 out. The battle between Settles and Fisher continues. Another 2-2 pitch, another foul ball. That's the second one he's hit off the roof of the high school behind us. Umpires handing, or one of the coaches handing him a baseball. Umpires handing, or one of the coaches handing him a baseball. So here's Hudson Humphrey. He batted for Houston Schooley back in the 5th inning. He struck out looking. Settles with pretty good speed at first. Strike at the knees. Settles has stolen a base in this ball game. Now 4 of 5 in the stolen base category this season. So Humphrey is safe at first on the fielder's choice. He goes to second. Settles is out at first, so that is 2 outs now in the inning. Settles is out at second, I should say. Throwing error goes against Langstrat, the second baseman. Davis County down to their final out. Down by 2 with the runner at second. Here's Quinn McCoy, 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. He swings at the first pitch. By the final score of opportunities in this ball game, finished 1-for-9 in scoring with runners in scoring position. Couple of players congratulating Dalton Brinegar on his game-saving catch in left field as well. We will take a break and come back to wrap things up from here in Eddyville. EBF playing well towards the end of the season. Now have won 3 of 4. They defeat Davis County 2-0. We'll be back on the Ottumwa Radio.
Best place to go if you're a farmer. They provide the technology and services to make your farming business profitable. They have liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed, and also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See for yourself why so many farmers in the area trust Corby and the team at Nutri-Nag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. West specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
Hi, this is Abby at Hoskin Elevator. The Barnhart family and our employees would like to thank our customers and invite you to stop in or give us a call anytime with your farming or livestock needs. We carry a full line of ADM feed and mineral and offer commodity mixes and custom rations. Along with an ADM nutritionist, let us help you with all of your livestock goals. Hoskin Elevator is proud to work with Stein Soybeans and Rock Delivery. Once again, from Hoskin Elevator, thank you and go Mustangs.
Go Mustangs!
This is Milo Wells with Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield. Our goal here is to go above and beyond your expectations for the medication flavoring. One thing that has not changed is the vision of providing our patients with access to the best pharmacy services anywhere in the state. We, like many of you, believe Southeast Iowa is an amazing place to live, and we will continue to be committed to improving the lives of our patients.
High-speed internet is here, powered by a 100% fiber optic network. Citizens Mutual provides reliable, fiber-to-the-home, high-speed internet to rural Iowa.
My children and my grandchildren, when they come here, they didn't like to come visit very much because they couldn't get on their devices. Well, now they love it because they can have chats with their friends. People don't realize how isolated sometimes people are out in the rural areas. So, yeah, it's awesome.
Visit findmyfiber.mycmtech.com.
At Community First Credit Union, 6 is a magic number. Why? Our C First Rewards Checking Special offers a 6% annual percentage yield for the first 6 months on balances up to $15,000, or 6% cash back on up to $300 in debit card purchases. And it's easy to meet the monthly qualifications. Get details on this limited time offer. Apply online at c1stcu.com or stop by any C First location. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Corby and the team at Nutrien Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go if you're a farmer. They provide the technology and services to make your farming business profitable. They have liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed, and also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See for yourself why so many farmers in the area trust Corby and the team at Nutrien Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern.
Get the small town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree, and our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Final score from here in Eddyville as the Rockets defeat Davis County 2-0 in what was a well-played ball game here tonight between these two squads. And if that's what we have in store for Saturday, then I think we'll have ourselves a classic on our hands, as this was a well-played, well-pitched ball game between these two squads, but Davis County fell short at the end. So this game started with Carter Fisher starting for EBF. Presley Cantrell started for Davis County, and after Davis County got a hit by Houston Schooley in the first inning, they were unable to score. EBF then got a single by Austin Langstrat, a fielder's choice which turned into an error on Dexter Scott, and Emmett Holohan was aboard. And then Caden Nichols was able to hit a line drive double down the left field line to score a pair of runs and give EBF a 2-0 lead. After those three batters, however, Presley Cantrell was done. 6 pitches in, and he came out of the ball game. And that brought in Houston Schooley, and tip your hat to Houston Schooley. He pitched well. 3 innings, 3 scoreless innings, allowing just 1 hit and walking 2. So with that 2-0 lead, Carter Fisher pitched around trouble all day, did not have a 1-2-3 inning, and allowed 6 hits, but was able to scatter those hits and also allowing 3 walks while striking out 4. Davis County had a lot of chances in this ball game to score runs, but they were denied time and time again, and probably their best chance was in the 6th inning. In the 6th inning, it started off with a Quinn McCoy groundout. Brett Prevost struck out. Max Taylor singled. That was part of his 2-hit night. Dexter Scott singled. And then Noah Sizemore walked. And then with the bases loaded, Duke Scott was at the plate. He hit the ball on the screws, an absolute line shot in the left field. And the left fielder, Dalton Brinegar, on his horse, goes into the corner in left field and makes a leaping catch and came down with the baseball to deny Davis County at least tying the game or perhaps taking the lead. And that was Davis County's best opportunity, although they did get 2 more runners in the 7th inning, but they were denied there as well. So that was the ball game, and EBF was able to turn aside every single Davis County threat thanks to the pitching of the left-handed sophomore Carter Fisher. This is his first win of the season, and what a win it was. A complete game, 6-hit shutout, 3 walks, and 4 strikeouts. He threw 101 pitches. So these two teams will meet once again on Saturday, and it will be in Bloomfield. The winner of that game will face Cardinal on Tuesday. But what a game we had here tonight, but EBF came away winners 2-0. So final numbers for this game. EBF 2 runs on 6 hits, 2 errors, 7 men left on. Davis County, no runs, 6 hits, 1 error, and 10 men left on base. Winning pitcher is Carter Fisher. He is 1-0. Losing pitcher is Presley Cantrell. He is now 2-3. Time of the ball game, 1 hour, 53 minutes. So our final regular season game will be on the road in Keosauqua tomorrow, as Davis County will look to spoil senior night for Van Buren County. It will be the second time these two teams have matched up in this season. Davis County won the previous matchup during the Davis County Varsity Classic back in May 4-1 over Van Buren County, but the Warriors are playing much better. And Davis County will have a fight on their hands coming up tomorrow night. First pitch is scheduled for 7. We look forward to having you join us then. For Annie Argo, our on-site producer, as well as Kyle Smith back at our studios in Ottumwa, this is Ellis Kojo saying so long from Bloomfield. Once again, our final score from here in Eddyville, Davis County falls to Eddyville by a final score of 2-0. This has been Davis County Baseball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.